Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today I would like to present my research on title Today News, Real or Fake? The Influence of News Writing on the Literacy of News. Okay, my name is Afiqah binti Mior Kamarulbaid. Before I start my presentation, overview of presentation, point of discussion. Before I start my presentation, overview of presentation, point of discussion. So basically, I will discuss on the background of the study, literature review, methodology, result and discussion, conclusion, implication, and also suggestions. So, news literacy is to build critical thinking, ability to evaluate the trustworthiness and the authenticity of the media sources data. So basically, news literacy is to see how readers are skilled in choose whether the news is real or fake. Okay, so because the advancement of the technology itself, technology used to generate and distribute news a lot to spread of false news that seem to be from trustworthy sources. So we can see that today readers, they are confused whether the information that they receive are real or fake, because the sources seem like it came from the trustworthy sources. So then because of that, the evolution of the news writing is important. So now we can see that transformation of news writing has been transformed from the descriptive to interpretive, and today we have data journalism to help to reduce the issues on the news literacy, because today news organization, they are craving or they are hungry for the clickbait. So they put a very sensationalized headline to receive more click from the audience. But sometimes audience not sure. Audience are lacking skill into to decide whether these news are real or not. So furthermore, the transformation of the news writing style is important because of the speed and the accuracy of the information. We can see today because people want to be the first to receive the news. So sometimes without checking the news whether it's from the trustworthy source or not, they distribute to others. So this is where the false news has been spread, just like a virus. Okay, so this study, the purpose of study is to investigate and characterize the element of the news writing that contribute to the news literacy. We want to see what factors that can contribute, what factors of the news writing can contribute to the news literacy, and also we want to identify what element affect the journalistic style transformation in the news portal. So for the literature review, reading news, we can see that news literacy have evolved into a set of skill and attitude. Okay, because today we read news online, so there has issues on the news literacy, whether we are not sure whether the news is false or the real news. So because we make the reading online news as our primary sources. Okay, then study also being conducted has shows that study on news literacy cover or focus more on the young people or adolescent, young adult, because they are the one who use the social media or online news more compared to older people. Okay, because today we can say that students understand of the need of fact checking is still lacking. So this can help. This can reduce the news literacy among the young people. Okay, and also young people, and also study has shows that young adults have limited media literacy, and the growing interest in news literacy can be linked into the users turning into the internet for information, being overlooked with the information, and they are not do double checking, they fall to the fake news. So this is why this is really important to study on the news literacy. News literacy being studied on the health literacy, because today is on the epidemic. pandemic of COVID-19. So public health literacy has been studied since the COVID-19 virus outbreak, and also increasing news literacy improve news writing style. We can see that by having a really suitable news writing style, it's really help news literacy among the readers, and also consumer begin to distrust online news due to the lack of media literacy. So because of the lack of trust in social media or online news, because some people, they are more believe on the map rather than facts. So that's why study of news literacy is really important in digital journalism. So this study is we conducted in semi-structured interview from September 2019 to the March 2020. We interviewed 10 media workers. Why 10 media workers? Is because when we interviewed the number 10, the journalist number 10, the data has been saturated. That's why we start at 10. And the age of the journalist from the 23 to the 15 years old. So basically, we can see that from the young to the senior journalists we interview, because we want to see a variety of viewpoint from the journalist perspective about the factors that contribute to the changes in the transformation of news writing style. So the requirement also, the informant need to have experience as a writers in the online news website. They need to work either in the alternative or the traditional media organisation, and they must have experience as a journalist or editor. Okay, so the finding has shows that, from the interview, the finding has shows that three main theme factors that contribute to the changes in the transformation of news writing style that can lead to the news literacy, which is technological advancements, readers, and the swiftness. We can see that because of the technology, people are going fast. People want viral news. Because of we can see that writing style have a big influence on the news media literacy, especially online. The concentration on the technological advancement, readership, and speed in digital news portal lead in the shift in the news writing style. Encouragement of the news organisation and media practitioner to develop more effective way of sharing information to readers to address issue of the news literacy among online news user. And according to Olsen and Knott 2015, understanding the underlying pattern of change in the trustworthy news. And by conducting this study, is really help media journalists and also student of the media and communication student, to learn to identify more relevant news writing style via digital platform. And also it's really help to improve the news literacy among readers, especially young people. And also for the dissertation, news organisation or journalists, they need to have policies, accreditation system. So this is going to help to address the issue on the regulation on the false news or fake news. So this can help also make increased journalists access to and acknowledgement for their informations. And for the future research, this study need to be expand to do more on quantitative approach, and study on the consumer side rather than only on the perspective of journalists. We also need to know what we need to see the perspective on the consumer or the readers. Okay, that's all. Thank you.